Hello and welcome back to my channel, Gracefully Ade. I want to welcome you today into another new segment with Gracefully Ade. Remember, with Gracefully Ade, there is no dull moment. It's a place we motivate you to see things in a positive dimension, and as well, we empower you to become better than your yesterday. Don't forget, each day that passes by is a new dawn, is a new start, is a new beginning. That is the more reason we are here to empower you to see things in a positive dimension. Before we go into our talk today, I want to say a big thank you to all my returning subscribers. Thank you for your like. Thank you for creating that time to watch our video. Thank you for your comments. We really do appreciate it. And may the good Lord bless you all in the name of Jesus. Today we have something very special that we are going to be talking about today. Remember, with Gracefully Ade, there is no dull moment. We bring it raw to empower you to grow each day. Our topic today, we're going to be talking about how to stay focused during difficult times. How to stay focused during times of pressure. How to stay focused in your hardest time. How you can be able to pull through during hard and difficult times. Before we go into our tips today, I want you to understand that life is a mystery. There are a lot of things that happen in life that we cannot be in charge. We cannot have control over it. But we must learn to get our mind prepared that whatsoever that is going to happen or that is happening around us that we don't have control over, we must learn to stay focused on it. Life is a mystery. We cannot be in charge of our life 24 hours. But in the midst of difficult, in the midst of frustration, in the midst of pressure, in the midst of confusion, we must learn to prepare our mind to stay focused. Because your life is your responsibility to take care of. But there are some situations that will happen in your life that you cannot be in total control of it, but you must learn to stay focused because the world we are living is a mystery. We cannot understand the world 24 hours. We don't know what's going to be, we don't even understand what is going to happen in the next 1 minute. We don't know what's going to happen in the next 2 seconds. The world is mystery. But as far we have life, we have breath, we are living, we are strong, we are vibrant, we are healthy, we must learn to stay focused in whatsoever that comes our way. We must learn to stay focused in times of pressure, in times of confusion, so that we can be able to get the best out of life. The world is mystery. Just as the world is fighting the pandemic, coronavirus, all the whole world are in confusion. The whole world are in a dark state. We don't even know when this whole thing is going to end. But in all, it will not stop us not to look for our daily bread. It will not stop us not to take care of ourselves. It will not stop us not to take care of our children, our family. That is the more reason why I want to tell you today that in your time of difficulties, you need to stay focused. You need to stay straight. You need to prepare your mind that life is a mystery. There are things that will happen to you that you don't expect. You don't need to allow those things to devastate you. You don't need to allow those things to take the best part of your life. The world is mystery. We must learn to get our mind prepared in whatsoever that is going to happen around us, within us. When you can get your mind prepared, you can be able to stay focused in the times of pressure, in the time of difficulties, in the time of confusion. That is why we're going to be dropping some tips that will help you to stay focused, that will help you to motivate yourself in the time of when things are happening that you don't have control over. So that you don't lose your mind, so that you don't lose yourself. Remember, with Gracefully Ade is a place I want you to see things positively every day of your life. Your life is beautiful. There are so many that are dead in this time of pandemic. There are so many lives that are in the hospital, but you are there. You are breathing. You can walk, you can eat, you can do whatsoever you want to do. That is the more reason you shouldn't allow the situation that is facing you or that you are facing right now to downcast you. You shouldn't allow whatsoever that difficulty, that pressure to take the best part of you. Let us go into the tips that will empower you to stay focused in your time of trials, in your time of difficulty. Number one, you must remind yourself of your mission. In the time of that difficulty, in the time of that pressure, in the time of that confusion, you must learn to remind yourself your mission, your goals, your achievements, the things you are aiming at, the things you want to get, the things you set your mind to do. You don't allow the distraction, you don't allow the confusion, you don't allow the pressure to stop the mission. In that means when things are difficult, when things are messed up, you must put your mind that, what is my mission? When you are in a state of things that you cannot change, you don't know what is happening, you are confused, you are devastated, concentrate on your mission. Stay focused on your mission. That's number one. You must learn to stay focused on your mission. Remind yourself of your mission. When you can remind yourself of your mission, you can be able to stay focused. The situation might be zigzag or you don't understand, but you must learn to remind yourself of your mission. That what are my mission? What are my goals? I shouldn't allow those things that are happening around me to take my mission or my goals away from me. That's number one. And number two, you must learn to visualize things. When you are able to visualize things, you can be able to stay focused in that situation. No matter how difficult, no matter how rough, no matter how confusing the situation might look, you must learn to visualize it. Learn to visualize the outcome of that situation. Learn to visualize the success that will come out from that situation. That's number two. Learn to visualize things. And number three, you must learn to stay positive. You must learn to carry the mind of positivity. You must learn to, because when you have a goal, you have a mission, and things are happening, you don't know what to do. You focus on your mission. You don't allow the problem, you don't allow the circumstances to drag you away from your mission. You must learn to visualize it. That's number two. And number three, you must learn to stay positive in the situation. Number three, you must learn to stay positive in the situation. When you're able to see the positive side of the problem, no matter how difficult the situation is, no matter how bad the situation is, you must set your mind to stay positive. Because when you cannot carry the positive mindset, you cannot be able to remind yourself of your mission. You cannot be able to visualize things. Remember, number one, you must learn to remind yourself of your mission. Number two, you must learn to visualize things. And number three, you must learn to stay positive. Number four, you must learn to promise yourself that you are not giving up. It's just like carrying the positive mindset. You must promise yourself that I am not giving up in this time of this situation. I am not quitting in this time of this situation. I am not letting my dream, my goals to dry or die up in this time of difficulty. It is all about you. When you can dream it, when you have a mission, you don't look at it others. You don't look at the situation. Just like the pandemic. The pandemic is there. Does it stop us not to eat? Does it stop us not to go outside? Yes, we can prevent ourselves washing our hands clean, wearing our face mask, but does it stop us not to make move? No, it doesn't stop or change anything that we want to do. Likewise to that problem that you are facing. When you are facing difficulties that bring confusion to your life, that want to stop your mission, that want to stop your goal, you must remind yourself of your mission. You must visualize it. You must stay positive. You must set your mind that I am ready to achieve my goals no matter what is going to happen, no matter the situation. This situation is there to distract me from my purpose. This situation is there to distract me from my mission. That is the one reason why I told you that the life we are living is a mystery. Things happen that you don't understand. Things are still going to happen that you cannot be able to be in charge of. But you must get your mind prepared. You must get your mind ready that no matter what is going to happen in my life, as far I have breath in me, I must remind myself of my mission. I must visualize things. I must stay positive. I must learn to promise myself never to quit my mission, my goals. When you promise yourself that I am determined to achieve my aim, I am determined to be what I want to be. Come on, honey. No matter what comes your way, no matter the difficulties, no matter the trial, no matter what the challenges, you can be able to put through. That's number 4. Number 5, take our time to sing. Give yourself some beautiful worship and praise. Create a time to worship God. Make the atmosphere beautiful. Make the atmosphere conducive for you. No matter how bad the situation is, but you must learn to create an atmosphere that is conducive for you so that you can be able to stay focused. Do you know one thing I've come to understand, that music breaks pain. It takes away pains. It takes away confusion. It sweeps things that you don't need in your life. That's number 5. Remember, number 1, remind yourself of your mission. Number 2, you must visualize things. Number 3, stay positive. Number 4, promise yourself you're not going to give up. And number 5, you must learn to make the atmosphere conducive for you. How can you do that? How can you be in charge of the situation? Create a time to sing worship. Sing praise. Make some melodies to God. Worship God for creating you. Worship God for bringing that situation to your path. Do you know there are some situations that you cannot be in charge of? God is making you go through that situation because He wants something out of it. When you are going through some things in life, when you are going through some difficult things in life, you have to remind yourself of your mission. You must visualize it. You must stay positive. You must promise yourself you're not going to give up. And in the midst of these 4 things I have said so far, you must, number 5, you must learn to create an atmosphere of praising God, appreciating God for giving you that situation. In every situation we go through in life, God wants to be glorified. God wants to take something out of that problem. God wants to glorify Himself in the midst of that problem. That is the more reason why you must learn to give praise. You must learn to sing praise, worship God, create an atmosphere that is conducive for you. By singing, by worshiping God. That's number 5. Create an atmosphere that you can sing and you are happy, you are content. You will no longer focus on the problem. You will no longer focus on the situation. Rather, you will focus on your happiness. Because when things are rough, you can be able to get your mind out of the problem, bringing your mind into an atmosphere that is beautiful, bringing your mind into in a state that you can be able to see things differently. I want to tell you, the problem will fade away. The difficulties will go away. But when you are not able to be in control, taking your mind away from the problem, it will ruin your dream. It will ruin your goal. You cannot be able to visualize things. You cannot be able to stay positive. You cannot be able to stay focused. That is why I'm dropping you these tips. Number, difficulties. In the midst of that problem, in the midst of that hardship, in the midst of that confusion, there is a lesson to learn. There is a lesson that you must get to understand. Don't allow the lesson to go. Grab the lesson. You need a lesson. That is the more reason why you must learn to stay focused. You must remind yourself of your goals. You must visualize things. You must stay positive. Remember, like I said, in every problem, in every situation, there is a lesson to learn. When you are able to grab the lesson, which is number 7, when you're able to get the lesson from that problem, you can be able to focus in whatsoever you're doing. It will not allow you to be disfocused, but rather it will help you to be focused in the time of that difficulties. Get the lesson in the problem. Get the understanding. Get why things are happening. Why are the things happening this way? When you're able to get the lesson, you can be able to stay focused and figure it out what really happened. Don't forget, get the lesson. Don't allow the experience to overshadow you. At the end of the day, when the problem is gone, there is nothing to learn from. It will be a lost, total loss. When things are happening, learn to stay focused. Get the lesson in the problem. Get the lesson in the difficulties. Get the lesson in that problem, in that hardship. When you're able to get the lesson, which is number 7, number 8, you will know where change is needed. In every problem, there is something that needs to be changed. You need to change those things that brought the problem. Don't get the lesson without making the change. Number 8, change is needed, because when things are happening, there are things that need to be taken away, and there are things that need to be replaced. In every problem, there is always a change needed, and there is always something needed to be fixed. You must learn to get the lesson, and you must learn to make the change, which is number 8. Make the change of the situation. Look for a way to make the change, because when you get the lesson, you understand what the problem is, what transpired, you can be able to make the change. And number 9, the last one I'm going to be leaving with you tonight. The last one I'm going to be dropping for you today. You must learn to be grateful. In the time of difficulties, in the time of trials, in the times of rough things, you must learn to be grateful. Remember, I told you something. There are people that will pray and wish they go through the problem you went through. Do you know why? Because a lot of people, they don't have experience. When things happen, you see them, they fall apart. They lost focus, they lost their dream, they lost themselves, and they can never recover for it. But you, in the time of difficulty, in the time of pressure, if you can be able to stay focused, you get the lesson, you can be able to fix things in a positive dimension. You can be able to make the right change. You can be able to fix in the things that needed to be fixed. That is the more reason I'm dropping this tip for you, that in your time of difficulties, don't allow everything to devastate you. Learn to calm down. Create a conducive atmosphere. Create a time to sing praise, worship God. Don't forget to get the lesson in it. Don't forget to remind yourself of the mission. That's number 1 tip. That one is so important. Don't forget your mission. Don't forget to visualize things. Don't forget to stay positive. And the last one, which is number 9, learn to be grateful for the situation. Remember, everything happened for a reason. There is nothing that happened sudden. Everything that you come across in this world, like I said, the world is a mystery. Things we don't like, things we don't expect, things that are not useful, things that are useful, everything happen. The day that passes yesterday can never be the same today. No matter how, okay, let me say I'm going to do the same thing I did yesterday, I'm going to do it today. It can never be the same. No matter how I try, no matter how I try to fix it, it can never fall the same way. That is the more reason why we should understand that the life we are living is a mystery. If we can just get the understanding that this world is a mystery, things we don't expect will happen. Things we expect will happen. Things we like will happen. Things we don't like will happen. But in all these things, we must learn to stay focused. Because for you to succeed in this world, if you don't carry the mind of focus, positivity, be courageous, learn to visualize things, learn to remind yourself of your vision and your goal, you will crush. You will lose everything. And at the end of the day, a lot of people have lost focus. Trying to come back is difficult. That is the more reason why when things are happening around you, learn to calm down. Take a deep breath. Visualize it. Stay focused. Remind yourself of your goals. In the time of difficulties, in the time of pressure, you learn to remind yourself, okay, this thing is coming to... Tell it to yourself that this thing is happening because you want to stop my purpose. Things are happening because you want to stop my dream. Things are happening because you want to stop my breakthrough. Things are happening because you don't want me to be the best of myself. You speak positivity into your life. You remind yourself that, oh, this problem is coming to stop my vision. This problem is coming to stop my breakthrough. This problem is coming to stop me not to be the best of myself. When you can be able to speak to yourself, when you can be able to get the understanding of things, you can be able to get the lesson. Remember, whatsoever that happens to you, the lesson is what that matters. When you get the lesson, you can be able to throw the things that are not useful, and you can be able to get the things that need to be fixed. A lot of first things will happen in our life, yet we will not get the lesson. We will not change the things that need to be changed. We will not place the thing that need to be placed. Listen to me. Everything that happens to you in life, there is a lesson to learn from. There are things that need to be thrown away. There are some things that need to be replaced. That is why you are going through what you're going through. But in the process, when you are going through those difficulties, when you are going through those hardships, don't lose focus. Don't ever lose yourself. Be the best of yourself in the time of that difficulty. Be the best of yourself in the time of that challenges. Be the best of yourself in that pandemic. Coronavirus is not stopping us not to look beautiful. It's not stopping us not to eat. It's not stopping us not to go outside. It's not stopping us not to do the things we need to do. That is the reason I am telling you today that in the midst of that problem, you must learn to visualize things. You must learn to get the lesson. Pick it, make use of it, and at the end of it, you continue to stay focused. And whatsoever challenges that you come across in life, you can be able to put through without losing yourself, without getting frustrated, without getting confused. So, I'll be dropping this video here. Above all, learn to be grateful. Learn to be thankful in the situation. Learn to appreciate yourself. That, oh, I'm going through this thing, but yes, I'm still standing tall. I am still looking myself. I'm still being myself. There are a lot of people that will go through some difficult time. They can never get back to themselves. So learn to give yourself applause. Learn to stay focused. Learn to visualize it. Remind yourself of your mission. When you can be able to get the understanding of life, you can be able to put through in whatsoever difficulties that will come your way. I love you. Gracefully Ade. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Share our video all abroad. Invite people to come and watch us, because in this place, we are always here to empower you to become bigger than your yesterday. There is no dull moment with Gracefully Ade. That is why we are here to always bring it raw for you to see things in a positive dimension. I love you so much. Without you, I am not here. Without you, I cannot do the things I love to do. Without you, I will not come out and speak. Thank you for coming back over and over and over again to watch my video. I'm grateful to you and to God Almighty. I love you. I will see you again on my next talk. Gracefully Ade. Bye.